I now submit for the approval of the 11 p.m. Society, because midnight is too late. The tale of the...
Wait, are you just gonna launch into a spooky tale? Because you need a transition first, and you just sat down and didn't say hello to anybody.
All right, you said you had a bunch of free VCRs out here for us, and I thought you may have been confused and meant to say DVD players, or maybe you just didn't understand what you had, and I was coming to take that from you. So pretty much, where's my
Can I please just do the sand thing?
Hey, you guys want to see a picture of a real ghost?
Can I please just tell the story? All right, I didn't pretend to have been in Vietnam at multiple bars across the country to be treated like this. All right, I call this the tale of the... Oh! Who's that? Oh, was this manganese? I think I just got flashbanged. Oh, it's pure white. I can only see white. Is that... Oh, hey, it's wearing off. Guys, I'm not blind anymore. Now I wish I was... What's this? Are you afraid of the dark? Why, yes. Yes, I am. Oh, it's one of these circle books. I love these. Are You Afraid of the Dark was the Nickelodeon-produced, Canadian-made kids' take on horror anthology shows such as Twilight Zone and Tales from the Crypt. Oh, okay. Still can't do the Crypt Keeper. It's pretty much the same concept as Goosebumps, but I always thought this show was a lot scarier. Not to mention it aired 4 years earlier. Like, okay, this intro is NSFK. It is not safe for kids. This show touched all bases. Vampire neighbors, ghost neighbors, neighbors. A lot of the episodes had at least one neighbor. The episode that still haunts me to this day, and I mean this, was the Tale of the Dead Man's Float. The one with like the zombie skeleton who would pull you down if you went swimming and drown you. I mean, that is it. Look at this. Look at this. They showed this to kids. The horrors knew no bounds, except for murder, of course, because you can't murder kids on television, but you can in movies.
I want a vanilla twist.
Well, you're getting strawberry. With 7 seasons of this show, there's a lot of episodes to choose from. But tonight, we're gonna start where it all began. Every episode starts with the Midnight Society, a group of kids from different schools with different friends, but the same Canadian wardrobe team. What a weird coincidence, eh?
You're here to be considered as a new member of the Midnight Society.
And you're wearing a denim vest and jeans, so honestly, you got a pretty good chance here.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story The Tale of the Phantom Cab.
Here we meet our heroes, Denny and Buzz, your typical two stereotypical kids who find themselves lost in the woods. Speaking of names, look at these credits. It reeks of Canada. Jean-Marie Comieux, real Praux? Oh, dang, we got the real one, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, I see you fake Praux. You get out of here.
I did trust you, and you got us lost, cheeseball.
Hey, watch the language. This is a kid's show.
Great lame wad. Now we're lost and we can't read the map. You are such a loser.
I've never been burned that bad before by a piece of wood.
Look, there's the ridge we came up on.
I have a sneaking suspicion this is the first time anyone in Canada ever tried acting. Also, is it just me, or are all these kids' lines ADR'd by another, even worse actor? His dialogue barely matches up.
Look, there's the ridge we came up on. We can circle back and take the red trail.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, that is appropriate music. I have a feeling the musical direction for this scene went a bit like this. Hey, okay, so the kid could possibly, die in this scene, fall off the ledge, make a big splatter, so it's real morbid, it's real scary, just noodle around on the guitar a bit. Yeah, don't worry about it. Here's a loony for your time, there's a toonie for your wife, a money's cartoon, a milk's in bags, screw it, I'm at it!
Hey, I saved the compass.
I should have let you fall.
I should have let you... What the
I should pound you.
But I won't, I guess.
Look, someone's coming.
Oh no! Is that a haunted flashlight?
Oh, turn off the brights.
Who would just immediately shine their flashlight on someone's face as they met them?
You're not a ranger, are you?
Ranger? No, not me.
I'm a serial killer.
I'm Buzz, and this is Denny.
And we're a little out of focus and not really sure where this episode is going, so if you could just, take us somewhere spooky.
Tell you what, you follow me, and I'll lead you to someone who can help you.
Perfect. So basically, the kids meet this creepy guy and he tells them that he'll help them out of the woods. He then leads them to this cottage.
There you go, boys. Home of the good doctor.
I believe that's the home of Bilbo Baggins, actually.
I'm sorry I got us lost, Danny.
Don't worry, I'll smack you when we get home.
Yes, do not worry. The beatings will come. You will be beat. There is no escape.
I don't suppose either of you are any good at riddles?
That is never usually a good sign.
Vink's the name. Dr. Vink.
They meet this guy who's essentially a Canadian Hagrid who sits here studying nature in his creepy hut. The kids just want to call their parents, naturally, but in order to do so, Vink insists they must solve a riddle.
Here's the deal. I ask you a riddle, and if you solve it, you can call your parents.
And if we don't solve it,
Then you leave.
let's do it. I'm good at riddles.
They're dead. 2 kids gonna die tonight.
What is it that has no weight, can be seen by the naked eye, and if you put it in a barrel, it would make the barrel lighter?
Halloween, it's gotta be candy. 3 Musketeers, lightest candy bar. You.
I hate riddles.
It's right up there with thinking for you, isn't it? Oh my. Something's actually gonna happen in this episode?
I don't know.
So, after they fail, Dr. Vink gives them directions to the plot.
A cab? In the woods?
I don't know what you're up and not about. It's more believable than you're acting.
Come on, Doc, just let us use the phone.
There is one way.
2 kids gone die tonight!
You can leave me a specimen.
Doc, I'm not sure I can get behind this.
Something like this.
Look at this kid's face! True terror. I know a scared kid when I seen him. This is a scared kid.
Hey, Danny! Wait up! Was that somebody?
You saw it. The guy's a lunatic.
Sounds like one of those riddles you can't solve.
Yeah, like how does Kanye West keep getting awards?
Maybe it can be solved.
Maybe you should all just lighten up and let me finish the story. Thank you.
So lo and behold, a taxi cab does show up, and who's driving it but Flynn, the serial killer from earlier. Except this time, he's dressed up to go to a midnight showing of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I give a ride to folks who can't answer Dr. Vink's riddles. Happened to me around 40 years ago.
He took your.
Oh boy! I think it's one of his favorites.
All right, man, no need to gloat.
Didn't I tell you? Before the good doctor got his specimen, had myself a nasty little accident. Crashed into this big old tree. You might say, I sort of died!
I don't think there's really like an in-between with that. Flynn explains that they're about to die in another accident, but to reverse the curse and free all the spirits Dr. Vink has claimed, they have one more chance to solve the riddle. They've got only 30 seconds to figure it out.
I got it! I know the answer!
What is it?
I'm totally serious right now!
It's weightless, you can see it, and if you put it in a barrel, it'll make the barrel lighter.
Say it!
It's a hole! It's a hole in the barrel!
Here we go!
Oh, hey, yeah, that does make perfect sense. I should have thought of that. Nice thinking, kid. I guess hole was the wrong answer, huh? But the Midnight Society likes the kid's story and decides to let him in, successfully creating the perfect cultural diversity for a primetime Nickelodeon show. So there you have it. The very first episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? But this spook fest is far from over. It's gonna be part 2. Come back for part 2. Hey there, this is part of a 2-part JonTron Halloween special. If you haven't seen the first episode, click here. If you have, keep watching. Come on. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. I've been standing here for several days. Let's move on to the next episode.
The Tale of Laughing in the Dark.
This episode takes place at an amusement park, namely at this creepy funhouse. As you can see by this little girl's reaction, it's extremely terrifying.
This is a clown story. I hate clowns. They're creepy. They give me nightmares. Where's my thermos?
Oh, I heard of that. They call it bozophobia.
Oh, zinger! This kid's the cool kid. I'm sitting next to him. So these three kids, Josh, Kathy, and Ouija, step up and dare each other to enter this haunted funhouse. But right before Josh goes in, we see, is that the same guy? It's the same guy from the first episode.
Pick the right door and you go free. Pick the wrong door and there he'll be.
Is it even possible to be typecast as the creepy guy who tells riddles to kids? Because if so, I think this guy might be at the forefront of his industry.
Coming in, Mr. Brave Young Lad.
Think maybe you could run that by me one more time?
Coming in, Mr. Brave Young Lad.
Nope, still didn't catch it.
Maybe another time.
Hey kid, listen, I don't blame you. I'd be terrified too. I don't know what you're saying.
I'm always here.
What is this? What kind of room is this? Does every Canadian's home just have a hockey room? In this scene, we find out that a clown named Zebo was killed in a tragic funhouse fire.
For a whole night there, that house got a lot less fun.
Zebo smoked cigars. The police figure he threw one away in the spook house because the whole place caught fire with him inside.
That kid is, clearly reading off the script.
Tragically, the clown perished in the inferno. Ew.
Ew, what a weird old guy. He died. Yuck.
I bet he likes to trap small children inside. And tickle them! Tickle, tickle, tickle!
Okay, you can stop that now. I'm getting a little uncomfortable. You know, I'm glad I saw that one through to the end. That evil red-headed boy got what he deserved. The real monster was the monster inside their friend. This clown is said to have died in the funhouse, and he's basically a big old curse on the place. So Ouija double dares Josh to go in the funhouse alone. But Josh one-ups him by saying that not only will he go in alone, but he'll steal Zebo's nose. So Josh grabs Ouija and he, wormholes him into the park, and off they go to most likely die at the foot of their own hubris.
Look at me, I'm Zebo. Zebo.
That's asking for trouble.
What do you think I am, some kind of clown?
Yes, definitely.
Hey guys, I think I found out why this place burned down. I like how they rebuilt it and were like, should we put the fire thing back in? You know, I know it did destroy the last place and kill our best clown, but people really like the fire thing. After narrowly escaping death, Josh finds the Zebo dummy and steals his nose.
All right. Thanks, guy. You just made me a hero. I'm the guy who beat Zebo.
So Josh wins the dare and Ouija, why is his name Ouija? This is not a name. Ouija has to wear Zebo's nose to school, and he's not very happy about it.
Enough, all right? You're a hero and I'm a loser. What can I say?
Cigars?
Yeah? What about him? You're not gonna tell me, all right? Is this really gonna happen? He's just gonna keep going. Still going. All right, this rivals the tracking shot in Goodfellas. Oh, did he find it? Okay, it's a bush. Is that a ghost playing with a fog machine back there? You have no proof that isn't what that is. So Josh goes home because his friends don't like him anymore. Also, his parents aren't home, probably because they don't like him either.
I'll bet you forgot Dad and I have theater tickets tonight.
Excuse me, you think maybe you could repeat that?
Oh! Well, kid, hey, I mean, don't worry about it. You know, no sweat. We've all gambled on a fart and lost.
One day's the best I'm gonna do.
Give it back.
Oh, hey. Well, this is getting kind of scary.
Give it back.
And they blew it.
It's a joke. He's trying to get me. I'll show him. I'm not scared.
I'll set this table real good. Ain't nobody gonna f with a crazy guy. He's not gonna put more, is he? Oh, what even? Yeah, okay, he's putting more. Who wrote this?
Oh, how can that burn so fast?
Oh, hold on, man. Whoa, really? You could just do that? What are you, Bruce Willis and Unbreakable? I'm pretty certain the scariest thing that would arise from this situation would be a trip to the ER for those first-degree burns. I can't say I blame him. I mean, I'd be just as terrified if I knew a clown was tracking human all over my mom's new rug. The terror continues as Zeebo is after his stolen nose. Josh flees from his home to escape from the clown, and he returns to the funhouse to offer the nose back.
Okay, I shouldn't have taken your nose. I'm sorry. There, it's all yours. Just to show there's no hard feelings. Cigars.
Who exactly sold cigars to a child?
It's the most fun in the park.
Those last two episodes were kind of spooky, but nothing spectacular. So, let's check out The Tale of the Dark Music, considered by many to be one of the scariest episodes in the entire series.
Andy Carr is your average kid with a paper route that he uses to help support his divorced working mother.
It gave him money to buy lunch at school.
And it also gave all the other kids free rein to wail on him because he always smelled like sweat and newspaper ink in homeroom. Andy's mom just inherited a house from their recently deceased uncle that nobody knew existed, which is great, by the way, because it's free, without any of the sadness of uncle death. Hey, look, it's Metallica.
Scariest twist of all time.
Good guy has a paper route and loves his mom. Bad guy wears boots all black and his hair looks like ramen.
Oh, I hate these things. They're so stupid.
Lady, you already got like 25 of them up there. What, you haven't got the hang of this by now? Also, I don't think your slam dunk method is doing you any favors here.
Do me a favor, go down in the basement and see if he had a ladder.
The basement?
What's the matter, Andy? Afraid of the dark?
No, I'm not afraid of the dark.
Well, that's a shame, because you're a f***ing liar, Andy! And also, that's the name of the show. So I'm pretty sure it's fair to say you're in for some shit. Oh, yeah? Any day now. Is it ever gonna end? There he is! So Andy goes into the basement to get the ladder and starts playing with an old radio for some reason.
Hey, somebody hit the wall switch up there? I need some power.
Do it yourself!
Oh, I haven't felt love like that since the Third Reich.
I heard that.
Yeah, Ghost, I heard you, so you better knock that off back there. Oh, yeah! Just get right into that. That's my jam.
Hello, Andy. Come on in.
As you can see, Andy gets scared by these two red eyes and runs upstairs to tell his mom.
It was in there. It talked to me. It said, come in and I'll suck your or something like that.
Kid, you're gonna have to be a little more specific when you make these kinds of accusations.
Mom, there was something in here.
Well, maybe it was a rat. Or the leaky old plumbing.
Yeah, probably one of those things.
This house is falling apart.
Unrelated. So the mom brushes off the ghost encounter by saying it was probably just this old radio, which makes sense surprisingly, but Andy still isn't convinced.
Let's get something to eat before Christina gets it all.
Yes, because your sister is a ravenous badger girl that will eat all our food until her stomach explodes. Can we back up there for a second? I think I found out who the demon is. Andy decides to ask his mom for a little more info about who his uncle was.
He never left the house, but somehow got filthy rich.
How did he die?
He was old. Just stopped living.
Yes, I think that's the case for most people.
I found him in the basement at the bottom. Let's change the subject. Chris, go down and put the clothes in the laundry for me, okay?
You know, where the dead body I was just talking about was? What game is she even playing? She looks like a chimp trying to use a telephone. I get real scared when the lights go out. Bully beat me up, got a paper route. All right, come on. This isn't scary at all. I mean, how many times is he gonna dick around in the basement before something actually happens?
Hi, Andy. Won't you come play with me?
No! I think I'm gonna have to watch the rest of this one with the lights on. They explain that Andy forgets these incidents that are seemingly caused by music, which is the reason he keeps going down and screwing up. Except for the first time, in which he did remember. Basically, the writers didn't give a but it's okay. Neither did the audience. So, Andy's mom leaves him a note to go down into the basement and do more, you guessed it, laundry. In this show, laundry moves the plot forward. That is not a good sign. Also, we just not gonna talk about this human hand in the jar back here? Just not gonna talk about it? Okay, alright. You remember in The Matrix when Neo discovered the Matrix because he had to go downstairs and do a towel wash? Or when Maximus was like, did you put my work clothes in the dryer? Or even when Clark Gable was like, frankly, dear, I separate the whites from the colors. Except that one wasn't about laundry, that was real, that was about racism. By the way, what is it with parents and always leaving their kids notes in these shows? I guess it's just an enabler for haunted happenings. You're listening to Stock Music Radio. Only the safest music that keeps production costs low and scares high. Oh yeah! Weird clown music! Turn it up!
Oh, don't stop now, son. You're almost here.
What's the matter, Andy? Don't you want to have some fun?
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Oh, yeah!
Music. It's music.
Not laundry, like I thought. Excitedly, Andy hops on his bike to go tell his mom, like any kid would want to do.
Nice day for a ride, isn't it?
Okay, that's one for the record books. We gotta show that again.
Not much of a punch, but it would give a door a mean knock.
Mom's not gonna help you now, kid.
Multi-kill. Godlike.
After suffering this abuse for too long, Andy comes up with a plan for revenge. And also his house number is 420, which is probably a metric pain in the ass on the 20th day of April.
When you're done, come over and clean my house. You make a good maid. You're dead.
Whoa, sick burns all around today. Through a masterclass of trickery, Andy traps the neighborhood bully in his basement to teach him a lesson once and for all. After realizing that music summons the dark spirit, he blasts some awesome metal to lure it out while the guy's still in there. No! Anything but screamo!
You mess with me, I'll do this to you again.
Wait, what's this? He's got a new bike now? Well, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, how did it...
It's yours, Andy. I'll give you anything you want. You only have to do one thing.
What's that?
Feed me, feed me.
Andy, I'm home. Mom says you have to make me dinner. And it better be good or you're gonna get it.
They didn't blow it.
Hey, it's me, Jacques. This year I was dressed up as a ghost. That's why you couldn't see me. Boo.